Hello. Uh, Today again we are going to talk about some programs. It is for the grade 10 SLC FARIG students. Uh, First, let's have a look on theory. In previous video, we discussed about the procedure, that was a procedure, call by reference, and many others. Today we are going to talk about what is local variable is and the global variable is. So, as the name says, local variable is that variable which is inside the module. Maybe the main or maybe the procedure, sub procedure or the function procedure. If we use any variable inside the procedure, then that becomes local. And if we use any other variable or any variable outside the procedure, then that becomes global variable. It's very simple. Global variable, any function, any procedure, and they can access. Local variable, they cannot be accessed by the all the procedures. For example, look here. We have a equals to 10, yes, and this a equals to 10, it is used inside the main module. So this a is a local variable for this main module from here to here. So this is local variable. Whereas when you talk about the uh, sub procedure, is there any variable inside the sub procedure? No. So there is no local variable inside the sub procedure. Now, if we want to share this value between this and this, then we have to make it global. Right now, actually this a variable, it is being local. It's very simple, and it can only be used inside the this main module. Outside it cannot be used. And global variable means, I just said that it is that variable which can be accessed, which can be used from anywhere. So that is called global variable. And to make it global variable, we have to declare the variable using some words. We may use dim share. If there is main module, we can use dim share. We can also use common shared. But if there is from the procedure, then we have to go for the shared. It's very simple. So using common shared, we have to use common shared and then different list of variables separated by comma. It looks like this one. And using dim shared, dim stands for the dimension, shared, and then the list of variables. And so how it looks like? It looks like this one. Whereas if we want to share a variable as a global variable, which can be used from anywhere, then we have to go for the shared, and that only should be used inside the procedure, not in the main module. Means dim shared we can use in the main module. Yes, dim shared we can use in main module. Common shared most we use in main module. But if we have a variable and we want to make that global from the procedure, then we have to go for the shared. We'll see that using example. It's very simple. Now let's see some examples of the programs. So CLS, let's declare a variable here, a equals to 40, print a equals to a call demo int sub demo int sub print a equals to a. We can say this a it is a local variable. For this main module, this is our main module, and for this main module a is being local. But what we are doing there, we are accessing, we are using this a from the sub procedure. Now what will happen there? Let's see the result. So look here in main module, uh, so we are getting 40, that's fine. Whereas when we are calling the sub procedure, we are getting a 0. Means the sub procedure demo, it is unable to access the value. For this, what we have to do here, we have to make this a global. And how to make that? We can make common set a. Now let's see what will happen to the result. So look here, we are getting now 40 means 40 first 40, that is from the main module. Print a equals to, and next we are calling the sub procedure, so from there also we are getting 40. Now this a, it becomes global variable. A is a global variable. That's all, nothing more we have to do here. Now instead of using common shared, we can also use a dim shared, dim, yes. Let's see the output. So again we are getting same output. Look here, a equals to 40, a equals to 40. Now you may have one question there, what will happen there if we use this dim share inside the sub? Let's see. Suppose we have here common shared. Okay, as I am writing here, so there is a message like common cannot be used within a sub function and current line. Yes, so this common shared we cannot use inside the procedure. Suppose if I try here dim, again same problem here, means we can use here. But if I use only shared, and if I give the name of variable a, now what will happen there? So this a now it becomes global variable. Let's see and run the output. Again same output we are getting here, 40 and 40. Means a is global. Yes, a is global, and since it is global, so this a can be used by this one, this a can be used by main module from here. So it's very simple program to share the variables among the different modules. So this is called global variable. A equals to 14 and that's all. Let's see another example of this one. Okay, now let's go for the new program. Declare sub factorial piano cls. Let's make a variable global, yes, common shared number. That's all. let's call the procedure. So call factorial value int sub factorial value int sub. Now, since this is a global variable, it can be used by this one. Yes. So what we need to? We need to input a number. So enter a number in. Now we have to use the loop. Before that, let's take f equals to 1. After that, for I equals to 1 to a, next I, and inside that f equals to f into I. That's it. Let's print it from here. So print the factorial value equals to f. Now let's run it. Let's give a number here. Suppose 4. So look here, output is 24. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, we are getting 24. It's very simple, and very simple way we can show out the global and the local variable. So this number, it is a global, yes, but what about the local variable? So inside this procedure, we are using some other variables like f, it is a local variable, I, it is a local variable. That's all. So in very simple way we can show this one. It is popular if we don't want to pass the parameter, then we can use in very simple way. So that is called dim share, common share. Let's see another program where we'll be using two procedures and we'll be using a global variable. Now let's save it first. Factorial value global. Let's go for the new program here and declare sub procedure. Okay, sum. Let's declare another. Declare sum product. Yes, means we have two procedures here, and we have to find the sum and product of two numbers. CRS. Let's input from here. Comma shared number 1, number 2. Let's go for the input here. So input enter two numbers. So number 1, number 2. That's all. Let's call the procedure here. Call sum, call product. Int. Now procedure sub sum. Let's give a formula here. Let s equals to number 1 plus number 2. Yes, print the sum is s in sub. Next is a product. Now sub product let a equals to number 1 to number 2. So print the product equals to, that's all. Let's close it and sub. Now so what is the advantage of making global variables? We are including main module. Yes. Now they can be used by the first module sum and next module product. Means we are not passing parameter, we are using directly. Let's run it. So 3. So look here, sum is 7 and the product is 12. So this shows about the local and the global variables. In this way we can answer about this one. We can also go subs from here. We have 2 subs here. We can go from here. I hope you also know this one. Okay. So this is how we can answer and we can write the programs. Similarly, if we want to share some variables from the sum procedure or maybe the product, then we have that becomes shared. We have to use using shared. Now let's see some more examples here. We can see shared. Now let's see some more programs using sub procedure, using local, global, and without using local and global. Let's create a new program here. New declare sub procedure area circumference circle. Let's pass here one parameter, that is radius. We need radius CLS. Let's call the procedure here called area. Just to copy and paste here. Input enter radius, so I and here int. And so now here let area equals to, so pi r square we have to use that. So pi is 3.14, yes. Then r square, so we are using radius into radius, and it's a power, so we have to use this one, that is 2, is called caret. And let circumference one, so c equals to 2 pi r, 2 into 3.14 and into r is the radius. That's all. Let's print it. The area is area print the circumference is c. That's all. Nothing more we have to do here. So look here. So these are, it is a local variable for this main model. It's very simple. We are passing one parameter, yes, only one parameter is being passed there, and there is a sub procedure. Inside sub procedure we are using local variables area, local variable c, and the radius is a formal parameter, and while calling we are using r, so r becomes actual argument. That's all. Let's run the program. If any bug comes, we'll say that. So into radius, let's give 4.13. So look here, the area is and the circumference is. I hope you also about this one. And tomorrow session again we'll be discussing some more programs as well as the function procedure. Okay, thank you. Join me tomorrow again.